Yes, today's show is brought to you by audible.com. Get a free audiobook download and 30 days free trial by going to howtokillanhour.com/free. To get stuck into over 180,000 titles for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player. That is howtokillanhour.com/FREE.
You serious?
So yeah, this is How to Kill an Hour with myself, Marcus Bronzy.
And myself, Ace.
What's going on, Ace?
I'm cool, how are you?
Yeah, I'm great, man. There's many ways to kill an hour, but right now you are killing one with us. Thank you to all of those who are subscribing, rating, and commenting on iTunes. You know, when you subscribe, you get exclusive access to new bits from us and first dibs on competitions and giveaways. Plus, actually, no, before I talk about the giveaway, I had that interesting experience today, didn't I, Ace? I just told you about before I recorded. Do we just surprise the subscribers with that? That person I bumped into.
I know, I'm just thinking whether you tell them now, because then they can tell their friends to go and listen to it, or we just... Nah, yeah, just tell them now. No, wait.
So you should subscribe, and then we might pop it out
do you know
between... Nah, yeah, if they subscribe, we might pop it out between this show and next week's show, but if you've subscribed, it will arrive in your phone.
It's just there for you.
If you haven't. Yeah, let's do that then.
Yeah.
Also, when you subscribe, you get first dibs on competitions and giveaways, and we're collecting up a nice little Christmas bundle, which we want you to listen out for soon, because you can get your hands on it. If they haven't got an iPhone, Ace, what do they need to do?
All you need to do is go to howtokillanhour.com.
Yeah. That's it, really, isn't it?
That's basically it.
Yeah.
Just go to the website, and there's loads of different ways to listen to us on there. We're on the SoundClouds, all the clouds, the YouTubes, clouds and the clouds, the Sirius, the Cumulus. Can you name all the clouds?
Nimbus.
Yeah, that's all I remember.
Rhombus.
I stopped GCSE in year 9. Not GCSE, Greek geography, sorry.
Didn't you do like Latin in school when you were back in school?
Nah. Back in school, you know? No. We didn't have Latin back then.
Okay.
It wasn't that long ago, actually.
That was a jive, innit?
Yeah,
was that a bit under the belt?
Like, did you do O-levels? No.
Did you do O-levels?
I didn't.
Did you have chalk? What's that mad thing called a chalkboard?
Did you get caned in school? No, I'm not that old.
Did you have computers though?
I was in the school in the 90s, the late 90s.
But they must still nowadays.
Well, you went to school in the 90s with me.
Yeah, I went to school in the 90s.
Okay. Yeah.
End of. But but isn't there like in music class, do you always remember that we had keyboards and they were trying to teach us like a chord or something, but there was one button that we always had to touch on the keyboard, and that was the DJ button. And it would start a tune, DJ. And I remember I used to like get a bit of blue tack that was quite thick and try and throw it onto someone's DJ button on the other side of the class. So the teacher would be like, right, if anyone else makes any noise on their keyboard, they're getting kicked out of the class.
Hilarious.
And then she'd be like, yeah, and basically what the chord is DJ. Anyway, how's your week been, Ace?
It's been a busy week, man. Extremely busy week. I've done some interviews this week for my shows on radio. I've been in the clubs this week. I did 2 bookings this week already, I think. I can't remember. I know Saturday night I was in Birmingham. It was interesting.
Really?
I'm a shout out to the Birmingham crew. I always have a good time in Birmingham. Everyone's always super friendly, and I always have a good time out there. It's just, I don't know, there's something about guys from London that people from Birmingham really like. Hopefully this is true, or maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just I'm charming, but I always get treated really well. I got to the club though. I got to the club. First thing that happened, and the thing is, I hate this, and I'm surprised I'm even telling you guys about this, but I hate feeling like, I hate when I have to act out. Do you see what I mean?
Nah, what do you mean?
What I mean is I hate when I have to make a scene.
A scene?
Yeah, and not a massive scene. I just hate when I have to act like a diva. It bothers me. It's like I wish I didn't have to do that.
What happened?
You've put me in a position where I have to do that.
What happened?
And I wish I didn't have to do that. So I've got to the club.
Yeah.
Alright, so basically I'm playing this club. Big up to everyone that was out there, Meist in Birmingham. We had a good time anyway. I got to the club. I'm on the flyer. My picture's on the flyer.
Yeah.
Yeah, my picture's on the flyer. I'm there. Same promo shot I use everywhere. I've got a hat on. I'm holding up at Ace of Clubs because I am the Ace of Clubs. And,
obviously.
And this is what we do. So I get to the club and the bouncers are like, oh no, you can't wear your hat in a club. I was like, no, I'm DJing, it's cool.
Yeah?
No, you can't wear your hat in a club. It's club policy. You can't wear your hat in a club. I said, I'm DJing and I'm not removing my hat. He said, well, I don't know what you're going to do, but you can't wear your hat. I goes, well, I'm on the flyer wearing a hat. So how does that make sense that I'm not allowed to come into the club that of the flyer that you lot made wearing a hat? I'm not allowed to walk into the club wearing a hat.
Yeah.
Then it's like, and the thing is, then a female bouncer's come in and she started to say, no, you got to take. And then I don't want to argue with her because not like, but you know, like, I know I can't win an argument with a female. That's the word. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
So I goes,
unless you're
like,
that woman that beat Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, exactly.
no females giving you back chat this week. Yeah.
Back chat. So I was like, look, and she's like, oh, sorry, it's club policy. Just take the hat off. And when she said just take the hat off is when I kind of turned into my Whitney Diva. And I goes, look, I've been DJing for X amount of time. I've been at the BBC for X amount of time.
Yeah.
Go on Google now and find a picture of me without a hat on. I said, go on Google. You show me a picture without a hat on.
And what
She didn't do it.
Okay.
But this is the truth. Like, I wear a hat everywhere I go. Like, it's just, it is what it is. Eventually, the promoter came out and got me, and I went inside, only to see other people in there wearing hats, which pissed me off even more. Yeah, which pissed me off even more.
Did they happen to be bottle buying people?
No, I don't know what they would do, but it's just like, why did we even have to go through that whole rigmarole, like, and make me act like I'm a diva, just so that I could be comfortable in your rave while I'm DJing?
But tell the truth though, once you succeeded, did you feel a sense of...
No, I felt like an arsehole.
Really?
Yeah,
like an asshole?
Yeah, because I didn't want to do that. And it made me just feel like I needed to roll with like somebody, you know, like everybody needs that arsehole in their corner, innit? That can do it so you don't look like an arsehole. And because I just went up there like me and my cousins, I didn't want to put them in that situation, and I just felt like, why is this even happening? So I ended up being an arsehole. And then the night went on, and it was like one turntable wasn't working, and there was no man. I still had a good time at the end, but I just felt like, why did we have to do all of this stuff before? It was annoying.
Maybe you need a tour manager.
Yeah, I think I
do.
A
light-skinned tour manager. A light-skinned 6'3".
Yeah, wedge guy.
Wedge guy.
Come in and just say, look, yeah.
Oh, that counts me out the wedgeness.
Nah, you're wedge, fam.
I've been running. I ain't lifted a weight.
Really? So you're getting lean?
5K a day, getting lean. Just keeping lean because I'm doing some projects which require me to look young.
Leanish.
Young. Some projects that need me to look, more 20 than 30.
Really? Did you want to discuss these projects? Or?
I don't think I'm allowed to yet. Okay. I might do in a future episode. Do you know what, Ace? I feel rude. We've started the show and we've not even shouted out anyone.
Oh, go for it.
Let me find some of these.
Have you ever had a situation where you've had to be an arsehole?
Where I've had to be an arsehole. I've come up to a club where I'm on the flyer in Manchester and got told I'm not getting in. With a flyer with a picture of my name on it. And got told I'm not getting in. And once, just because they were so like tight on the door, I think the person on the door was like, no one's getting in. And I must have just walked around the corner after he said, no one else is getting in. I'd be like, hi, I'm Marcus Bronzy. I'm here to put, no, you're not getting in. I'm on the flyer though. I don't care. You could be, you're not getting in.
Because you feel like an idiot, innit?
Yeah, but it's all right. I just checked the promoter who had already paid me in advance and said, I'm just chilling in the chicken shop around the corner and I'm not allowed to come in. And then when you come back around the corner, security's got to do that sort of thing where they kind of just
humble themselves.
Yeah. And then I'm obviously cheeky. I'm like, am I all right to come in now? Yeah. Yeah? All right, cool. And just roll in. You got to be an asshole once in a while. If you want to say hi to us, get on our social media channels, all of them. Use the hashtag HowToKillAnHour. We're getting love from Kenneth Brav in Essex, AJ_the man. Loads of other people as well. Just sending like generic love.
Generic love.
But I don't know if we should count favourites as love. We're not doing that yet. Because the love hearts.
No, we're not doing favourites. There's no favourites that don't exist anymore.
No. Yeah, the whole love hearts.
Likes now, right?
Likes, love hearts.
I prefer the likes.
I prefer the stars.
No, you prefer the hearts? I prefer the likes.
Why?
Because I said it. Was it last week I said this?
Yeah.
Favourites is too, like, I'm not ready to make that commitment and say that this is my favourite.
But I'm not ready to give someone a heart, my heart.
No, it's a like. Don't look at it like a heart.
It's
called a like, fam. It's not even called a love. It's just called a like. If it was a love, I'd understand. But it's called a like.
Have you ever heard of somebody giving someone a like heart before? Or a love heart?
Maybe it doesn't need to be a heart then. But maybe it should just be like a smiley face.
It should be a fist bump. It should be like a fist.
Yeah. But you're too focused on the love, on the heart. It's not a love, it's a like.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like it's a bit emotional. There's all that, you know, we're still, even though Drake's been slewing MCs this year, there's still all that light-skinned guys, love, mushy talk that I get all the time.
It's a lie,
from
man.
people like yourself. Anyway, there's another way of people getting in contact with us, right, Ace?
Yes, you can. I just said this before. Go to howtokillanhour.com and I don't
/hi, because I broke the main bit.
So basically, howtokillanhour.com/HI. If you go there, you can record a short question for myself or Marcus, and if it's good enough, we will play the message on the show, and we will actually answer those questions.
That's right.
Try and keep the questions as entertaining as possible.
If they're boring, I won't answer it, and you won't answer it. We got a few, which we're going to do at the end of the show today.
No, but what you may deem as boring may someone may deem as extremely entertaining.
Like, what is your favourite food?
Yeah.
Don't answer that now.
Why?
Because no,
Let's get I was joking.
0 calorie, and it should be 0 flavour as well. You don't want it too flavoursome. Had a zing to it. Anyway, so yeah, every week we like to do Kill a Bit, where we talk about how we killed a bit of time this week.
Yeah.
This week was DJ in your Kill a Bit.
Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of podcasts as well. I think the UK podcast game is gonna be 2016.
Yeah,
is gonna be the year when we all just like. And
it.
And you know what it is? There's so much room for everyone. Which I love as well.
Bruv, it's such a new format.
Yeah, it's
been lacking. Talk radio.
Yeah.
It is. This is what it is. It's talk radio for young people.
100%. So I've been listening to a lot of podcasts in the week. I've been catching up with a lot of the American ones as well.
Yeah, you put me on a few of them.
Yeah.
Awkward ones. Because you listen to podcasts, like I feel like you listen to a different podcast every single week, like or you'll be like, I'll try a bit of that. But me, I'm like the sort of guy that will go all the way to the start of a podcast and listen all the way through, but I'll do like 50 episodes in 2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah. Like I won't go, I'll just start from now and then go forward. I don't want to go back. Unless it's like, oh, you have to hear that was a while ago. That is sick as well, by the way.
Shall I beat that out because it's not because we don't get paid for advertising?
We don't get paid for like, I might go back and listen to that, but I'm not going. I can't. Like, there's way too much. I don't want to mention any more names, but like, there's some of them have been going for like 3-4 years.
Yeah, like
I've
listened to some stuff that's from 2010.
Nah, I can't do that. I'm just gonna go from now inwards.
So I got the deep history, but you've got the general knowledge. I think that's a good balance.
It is a good balance.
Yeah, but like you're the sort of guy I reckon at a buffet you'd try a little bit of everything, but I'd want to go in on one section.
Do you know what's funny? I'm really not that guy.
Really?
Like if we went out for dinner after every How to Kill in an Hour, you'd get annoyed because I'd order the same thing every time.
And we go to
I order the same thing every time.
Do we beat that out because we don't want to advertise them unless they pay us too?
Every time I go to that Perry spot, I ordered the same meal.
Really?
Yeah, like what is that? If I try something new, it's because I've never been to that place before. But once I find my meal that I like, I'm never eating anything else. I don't like trying new stuff.
I did introduce you to the succulent thighs.
Exactly.
Though. Is that your now?
That's my meal now. I do chicken thighs, sweet potato mash and coleslaw, and if I'm a little bit more hungry, I'll get a corn on the cob. I've done that every day. Not every day, but every time I go, that is what I'm eating.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
If I go Mem and Laz, I'm eating lamb chops with rice and chili sauce. If I go KFC, it's a fully loaded meal every time. If I go McDonald's, it's a quarter pounder with cheese meal. For the past 20 years, I've been eating that. Like, I eat the same thing. If I go to the BBC canteen, it's 2 sausages,
really,
scrambled eggs, and a croissant and beans. Same thing. I don't try new stuff.
That's quite boring.
If I go Thai, it's Penang chicken and coconut rice. Same thing. Yeah, I don't like trying new stuff.
Ladies, he's just giving you the recipe to his stomach, and the way to a man's heart is for his stomach.
I don't like trying new things.
All right, cool. At least I know where to take you on your birthday, bro.
Yeah, safe, dog.
So that's your Kill a Bit. Loads of podcasts.
Loads of podcasting, listening.
Should we give a shout out to a podcast?
No, joking. No, because do you know what it is? If I put shout out one, I'm gonna have to shout them more.
Yeah, that's unfair. It's like the France thing this week.
Yeah.
Some people have been saying if they put the France thing on their Facebook, they feel bad because every time there's a tragedy in the world, they feel like they're not representing that fairly. I know I've just turned something that's not that serious.
Really? Can we
into some serious politicalness?
Okay. Can we just shout out some of the UK ones?
Nah.
None?
Nah.
All right, cool.
Because we'll miss out one.
I don't think we will.
We might, and then it will be rude. I don't want to miss out on anyone because it's so strong. But I would like to though.
Yeah.
Bring them in on the show.
Right.
That would be nice.
Yeah. So what? We just try and get everyone in.
One day, yeah.
Alright,
a
cool.
big pod fest.
That's good.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
Yeah.
Like a podcast orgy.
So this.
Not like a orgy, like a real sexual orgy. Just like
No, I think we should have a real sexual orgy.
Nah, because a lot of these podcasts have got guys on them.
Yeah, it's quite male weighted, isn't it? It wouldn't be very even.
I wouldn't be. You know what's funny?
Yeah.
I don't want to take this to another level, but I can't imagine having sex with more than one other person in the room.
When you is
serious.
it like a spectator or
Like even a spectator or a competitor or whatever.
it's called competitor? Could you imagine that?
It's like the whole threesome thing is something that has never interested me in my entire life, and I wouldn't even or like me and my mate and two. It just doesn't. For me, sex is me and another person.
Yeah.
Preferably my missus, obviously.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but like it's not.
Obs,
but it's not like I can't. I don't really get it.
It's people have different sexual appetites, isn't it? So some people want to go one-on-one, mono in mono, and some people want to have a little
one with the great ones.
Yeah, so some people want to have a little party.
Yeah,
Yeah, Ace going in for that second Red Bull, boy.
No, I'm falling asleep.
Just in case you're wondering, we're recording this at 2:30 in the morning.
It's my fault as
the
well,
day that this podcast drops.
Yeah, today.
Today is in. So if you cop this at like 7 in the morning, it's literally 4 hours old. We could turn it around.
Marcus, are you a party boy?
What, in a bedroom?
Have you ever had a party?
Yes.
You've had a party?
I've had a party before.
Did you enjoy the party?
Do you know what? It depends who's looking after you. Like, I think it's very much a situation where there can't be jealousy.
Right.
If you're the same sex as that other person, I reckon.
Were you the same sex as that
No.
person? So this is like
No, I've been invited to a party, but
you were invited to a party.
I've been invited to a party
But
explicitly.
like, so a person and the
A
person
female and a female said, "Come
to
and
the
join
party.
me. Yeah, we're friends.
Alright, cool.
We share everything. We like you."
Was this one
Did-
party? Have,
did
you been
that-
have you done a few parties? Be honest.
Eyes come.
Alright, let's just talk about this one party.
And I'm the sort of guy that likes to try everything once.
Yeah.
Not everything though. Woo! Yeah, I was in a party and yeah, I think it was cool. It's cool. I think it was more just sick. I did it like, hey, like the hype.
Like, the actual party was the actual party.
It's nice it's like getting a massage from one person. Imagine getting a massage from two people. The extra attention was quite nice. So I could have attention in two places at once.
Wow. You still haven't sold it to me, but anyway.
Oh yeah, cool. So that's not how I've been killing a bit this week.
No. How do we get there?
I don't know. Ace. We just got there. I've been on my iPhone playing a little RPG game. I'm not gonna lie. It's called Zodiac. I like it. It's like £3 or £4. If you're not into RPG games, don't. You know, like role playing games.
Yeah.
Not really your kind of thing. But if you are, it's sick. I've been getting into that.
Speaking of roleplay, have you? I'm joking.
Speaking of roleplay, I've never done that. You know,
No,
I've never done that.
No.
I mean, I say like filthy.
I can imagine you are.
Yeah, I'm proper potty mouth. Not like Scary Movie 1 where it's like, I want to take a dump on your chest. But, do you know what I mean? I downloaded this. I can't believe I forgot to tell you that. I downloaded this little plugin for my Chrome, yeah?
Yeah.
That's my browser for internet, and it's called Stylish.
What is it?
And basically, you can choose to change a character. So I went on, every time I go on Twitter, it changes my character from a heart when I like something into a beer. Can't believe I forgot to So I feel more like, yeah. A beer,
you know.
yeah. That's what I've done. So it's called Stylish. Like it pretty much showed you how to do it all, man. It's pretty cool. So I've replaced everything with basically you go to click on minimize. No, you click on the menu and you go to like extensions and you have this thing called Stylish. You can change any sort of emoji to whatever you want. So that's what I did. And also Ace, can I quickly talk about Paris? I know this is a happy podcast.
Go for it.
Well done to Facebook for the I am safe thing.
Do you know what? I'll be honest. I'm gonna be real honest.
Yeah.
When it was going on and all those people were checking in and saying I am safe, I didn't know what to make of it. I was like, is this Facebook like trying to capitalize off this tragedy?
Of course they are.
I know, but then,
Of course they are.
but then at the same time, it's a good thing.
I was so happy because I got a mate, Nick, out there.
Yeah.
And he just said, I am safe. And when I saw that, I was like, whew,
Yeah.
that's nice. Because he literally lives in Paris. So yeah, big up Facebook for that.
Wait, can I just say one more thing?
Yeah, go on.
Sorry, I know we're not talking about Paris. I don't want to talk about Paris too much.
Not like we don't care.
But big
Yeah.
up to Facebook for that. Mm-hmm. But middle finger to Snapchat for making you have to pay for the face things now. 79 pence each.
That's a piss take, right?
Are they taking the piss?
That was one of my killer bits. I'm not even going to lie.
so-
No, don't be
like,
sorry, bro. But
are
what
they
the fuck?
taking the actual
No,
piss?
let's clarify this though.
Yeah.
We were quite sharp on the whole.
Yeah.
We were like, I think we dropped an episode as soon as the Snapchat thing dropped. Yeah. And it was as soon as Snapchat did the augmented reality faces, and I was thinking, this is too good to be true. Well, you're not thinking it's going to be.
Do you think this was in the plan? I feel
Of
like
course it was.
I don't. I feel like it was a knee-jerk thing. It was just like, right, people like this.
Yeah.
Let's challenge it. Let's charge them now.
79p to vomit rainbows.
Do you know what? I almost bought one.
Which one? After all that, which one?
I like the scary face thing.
The
No,
Yeah.
there's the one with the eyes bulge out. I think that the old face as well is good.
Yeah.
What else do I like? I like the Terminator-ish kind of thing.
Yeah.
I like about 4 or 5 of them.
Would you?
I'm not buying them though. I refuse.
79p.
I'm not buying them.
It's a lot of money, isn't it? Really.
I'm not doing it. I'm not buying. You're not getting my money. Snapchat.
And Ace, this week,
What did you do?
I feel like karma got me back, or shall I say last week?
Why?
Because you were talking about clubs, and I've been kind of laughing at your leg for the last few weeks. If you don't know what's happened with legs, Ace's leg, there's an episode called Beacement where we find out how Ace basically almost killed himself.
100%.
He almost died. I was in a club in Bournemouth, and the booth got really busy, and a lot of hands were touching my green. Like 7 girls jumped in and were just like, wait. And then when one of their hands went down the back of my trousers, I was like, maybe it's time to get out the booth. Yeah. And I was all sweaty as well. Yeah. I was like, I don't really want to, you're not going to enjoy that hand. You might need to go wash it. I went to the front of the DJ booth at this place called Fire Station. Shout out to DJ Baddis. Sick DJ. Baddis. Yeah, you know Baddis and Temper, don't you? Yeah. And all of them at Bournemouth, all legends. And I went and stood in front of the booth. And I know these like rack of speakers in front of the booth, like subwoofers, really big square boxes. So I thought, let me stand on top of them. So I got on top of them. Maybe I'd had a few vodkas. And I took a little step back, and there was like a foot of space between the DJ booth and the speakers.
Way.
And like one of my legs just went down, and
He's gone.
I kind of was like, yeah, so if everyone's having a good time in here, could you make some... You know what the worst thing is? Yeah, people went, Baddis didn't play a tune, but people went, wah! I was like, nah, man. So I've been trying to style out the limp. That's the bruise I got. Is that a mighty bruise?
That's pain. That is like painful. That is real painful.
Yeah,
that
Billy will put that up on the Instagram, How to Kill Out Instagram.
That looks like a giant girl gave you a hickey on your thigh.
On the side of my thigh.
Yeah.
I've never had a bruise like that. It's like it's been changing colour a week.
That looks.
It's like yellow.
It's nasty.
I got good thighs though. But yeah, so that's how I killed a bit this week, man. Billy was going to talk to us about COD because I didn't cop COD this week. Do you get it?
Call of Duty. No, I didn't. I haven't. No.
I've not copped Fallout 4. I'm behind on that.
I've got things to do.
Yeah.
You know them ones. It's like you know that you need a couple of days. Once you get COD, you need a couple of days.
It's more killing a day than an hour.
So I'll probably next week I'll get back on it. I think.
Plus Star Wars Battlefront dropping.
Yeah, I don't know.
And if you're into that, we might have a little Christmas something that we can give you as well.
Don't know that.
I don't want to say it where it happens. Anyway, main part of the show, man. Let's get stuck in. That was a lot of killer bits, wasn't it?
A lot of bits being
killed. A lot of bits being killed. But yeah, I mean, last week was like a full-on interview with Arnold George, which was necessary.
Yeah.
So, you know, we had to catch up a little bit. So, in Liverpool, first city to open fast lanes on the pavement for fast walkers. That's right. So, in a little area in Liverpool, in the UK, St. John Street, they've got fast lanes to allow people to walk through the crowds quickly while they're at the Liverpool One shopping centre. Why has this not been invented until now?
This needs to be in Oxford Street, man.
What do you do when there are people? Just to clarify, this is to get rid of that annoying problem of slow walkers in front of you. What do you do when there's slow walkers in front of you?
Do you know how I know, like, slow walker? Because I'm a slow walker. At the end of the day, I'm actually a slow walker. So if there's somebody in front of me that's been slower than me,
Yeah.
that is annoying.
How slow must that be?
That's like, what? Are you serious?
Yeah.
So I just cough really loudly.
What, on the back? Do you wet the back of their neck?
Yeah, nah, it is a problem, man. I can't even, like, sometimes you want to punch the person in the back of the head, but you can't do that.
No, you can't. That's a bad idea.
We don't condone that.
We don't do that.
But I think this is but then as well, it's like, how fast are you required to walk?
Exactly.
To walk in the fast lane? Because like I said, I'm a slow walker, but I won't be faster than some of the people that are walking on the pavement now. Can I get in the fast lane?
So do they need like a speed limit for the fast lane?
But how do you police that?
Well, you need to have traffic cops.
Can
for
you
fast
run in
lanes.
the fast lane?
No, then you might get a ticket.
Can you jog in the fast lane?
No, I think that would be a jogging lane. That might be, if the fast lane walks for walking, they might invent like 3-lane system like motorways.
Can you use a Segway in the fast lane?
Or a seg lane.
Seg lane would be good.
So they need this might actually become silly. There might be like a slow lane, walking with kids and a pram lane.
Are prams banned from the fast lane?
Oh my gosh.
Can you text while in the fast lane?
No, that's dangerous. There could be a crash. Oh, man, this is getting a bit deep now, man.
Do you know what the fast lane would be good for?
What?
Single girls. Let me tell you why. Because it's a lane to indicate I don't want to be spoken to.
Yeah.
I'm in a hurry. I'm going somewhere. Don't chirps me.
Okay.
And I think sometimes women need that. It's either that or wearing t-shirts saying I'm taken and don't talk to me.
Yeah.
But if they're in a lane on the pavement where it's like, look, I'm in this lane. This means don't approach me. I don't want to talk to you. They might really be receptive to that.
Wow. But do you know who else the lane would be good for?
Who?
Guys that want to chat up girls and they want to work through the crowd quickly as well.
Yeah, maybe.
Or they could just slide into the speed lane. Hey, babe, how you doing? You're right. What's your name? Oh, no? Okay, cool. Out into the slow lane. See a good girl coming along. Wait for it. Jump in. Hey, babe, how's it going?
Yeah, no, but to be fair, I mean, guys, like, I don't think it's ever going to be a problem. Like, if you see a girl, you know what guys are like, yeah? There's a girl that you like, you're going to get to it.
Oh, yes.
Like, you'll run over your own granny. You know what I mean? But I do think there is an issue with, like, you know what it is as well? Like, I think we spoke about this previously. Rejection and embarrassment are the things that men fear the most.
And it's probably a blessing that women that we have those, because if men had no embarrassment of rejection, oh my, like builders haven't got any embarrassment from rejection.
None.
Because they're just hollering out, "You right, darling?" Hey.
I don't think, but the things I feel like builders don't actually feel like their aim when screaming at women is not to get the phone number. It's just to say, look, I've seen you and I appreciate whatever I'm looking at.
I like your breasts.
They're not trying to get the number, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas guys are hollering at women on the streets because they want to get somewhere. And I think like things like Tinder are created so you don't have to get like public embarrassment.
Yeah.
So like, I don't really know how Tinder works too tough, but if you get a Tinder match, then they like you. But you might like somebody and they don't like you. No one's going to know about that except that person. You know what I mean? Whereas on the streets, if you approach somebody and she's like, no, what are you talking to me for?
Yeah.
Then that's super embarrassment and you're going to feel shame.
Have you got friends that are like, oh,
yeah, 100%.
Ooh, rejection.
I don't like her anyway, man. She's ugly, fam.
Yeah, she's cack anyway, man. Nah, I mean, I've got a couple mates that are like that. They're like, bro, if you go talk to her, you better not mess up, you know. No pressure, but if you if you don't chirps that, you're gonna get buried forever. 100%. And I've got other friends that are like, oh well, move on. I think the latter are the ones that I've had more joy and success with.
Right.
Because, you know, if you get rejected, so what? Keep it moving. I have got one friend that tried to chat up one girl and it didn't work. Yeah. So tried to chat up her sister directly. He has no shame. After the right amount of alcohol, he has no shame, and I've seen it work for him.
He got the sister, not even a friend, you know, the sister.
The sister. I've seen him at a bar. Yeah, he has no, like...
The sister was having it?
Well, there were a lot of drinks flowing, so I think he just kind of managed to weave in and out. Maybe we were Divergent.
Okay.
What's it called again? Diversion. Yeah, doing diversions and stuff.
You caused the diversion.
Yeah. But when he's had enough rum, he is just relentless. But not in like a creepy way. But he's just like, he doesn't care. Oh, what? You're not on it? Okay. Anyway.
Rum is the randy liquor in it.
Rum is a randy liquor.
Yeah. Because like vodka makes you like drunk, but it's more like you're sick and you just want to do like mad things.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like rum makes you feel like you're the sexiest person alive.
Yeah, makes you feel. I'm doing a little salsa.
Yeah.
It gives you a little.
Rum makes you feel like you're sexy. Like yeah, any girl is gonna have it. Rum is dangerous, guys. Well, over the Christmas period, drink rum responsibly, especially if you're going to your Christmas party.
Yeah. Ace, when we do a Christmas episode,
Yeah.
what are we gonna drink?
My mum always at Christmas always drinks, and I always drink this with her as well. Snowballs, you know about that?
Advocaat
And lemonade.
and lemonade.
Yeah. It doesn't do shit for you, but
Oh.
it just reminds me of Christmas. That and Baileys is all I drink at Christmas.
Baileys with a shot of brandy in it. Just give it
Really?
some extra. Yeah, man. 'Cause I like a good old drink.
I might try that.
Yeah, so for the Christmas, actually, you can tell us what we should drink on the Christmas show. Actually, what hashtag How to Kill an Hour? Should it be
Hashtag
vodka?
super malt.
No,
joking, I'm
alcohol,
joking.
brandy.
Do you drink super malt?
I'm on and off it. I'm not like a super malt like lover.
Actually, I shouldn't say that because they send me drinks sometimes. I love super malt, man. Big up to super malt and stuff.
Shout out to DJ Policy that loves super malt
Oh
as
my
well.
goodness, he
He's like
makes
a
people fly into Ibiza for him.
Yeah. So wait, snowballs though. Can we like what? Should we leave it to them or you?
I think we should drink snowballs.
Nah, I don't. Actually, I'll leave it to you, the listener. Yeah. Hashtag How to Kill an Hour. What should we drink? Because I want something with a kick in it, man. I want something that for Ace it needs to be something that's flavoursome. For me, it needs to be alcoholic. Because I want to be crunk. I want to listen back to that Christmas episode and be like, why did we say that?
Jaeger bombs.
Why did I say that I ate that on the Christmas hooch? That was like the UK
That was the uni
alcohol
drink,
pop.
boy.
What they call it in America? A wine cooler. Is that what it is? It's our version of that, yeah?
At 16, a hooch would have messed. I know you're not supposed to drink at
Hooch,
16.
yeah.
But I used like when young, you know, when you're young, you used to go to them drink ups.
Yep.
I'd either have like a hooch or like a cheap bottle of Lambrini
Lamborghini, girls have fun.
or Thunderbirds. Was
What's
like,
Thunderbirds?
You know, I don't think they make Thunderbirds anymore. That's the old school. Shout out to the crew that know about Thunderbirds.
What is Thunderbirds?
It was just some drink that was like, it was like a little bit stronger than a wine. And it used to come in little bottles like that. This small, like the size of a Red Bull can.
Yeah.
And you put it in your inside pocket and have a little swig while you're in the little, in the drink cup. And you'd get messed up at 16.
Really?
Like super messed up.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Thunderbirds.
Thunderbirds. Do your Googles.
Do your Googles. Thunderbirds liquor. I think for us it was Bacardi Breezers.
Aye.
Because, you know, we're trying to be classy out here.
Shout out to the Bacardi Breezer crew.
Had rum in it as well.
Yeah.
Give us a little bit,
yeah,
you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Got mashed up.
There you go.
But, you know, Apple Ace, they've medically approved. They said they want to make a medically approved device. Apple want to step into being like doctors. You know, like an apple a day sort of thing.
Yeah.
But Tim Cook, the owner, you know, the guy that took over from Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs, the guy that everyone knows about. Tim Cook is a
got a movie out at the
replacement.
moment.
Yeah, that's the one. And Tim Cook's like his sort of replacement that no one really rates as much.
Because he's not Steve.
He's not Steve, is he?
You're not Steve, mate.
Basically, he says he wants to put out something that's like similar to the watch, but not the watch, because it would hold them back from making the watch as cool as it is, and it's already out there. But he's saying he wants to create something that's doctorish from Apple.
What though?
I don't know. That's what I was going to ask you. It's like, what do you think they could make?
It's probably just going to be like some kind of band that says you're like, but I'm sure that iWatch does this already.
Yeah, iWatch
like high
does it.
heart rates
Yeah.
and maybe your blood sugar.
Yeah.
I don't know what else. I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's probably just gonna be something that could just measure like your fitness levels at all time and tells you what you need to be doing. Maybe like measure your iron and your all that kind of stuff. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, when I first heard it, the first thing I thought was Terminator.
Yeah.
Have you seen the latest Terminator film?
Genesis.
Genesis. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I swear. You know, I fell asleep. But you know why I fell asleep? I'll tell you what happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, my friends gave it the worst review ever. Is it bad? Do you like it?
It was a Terminator film, man. It
Yeah.
can't be bad. It's a Terminator.
They said it
If you think
was
if you think it's cheesy and terrible, then what the hell? You're watching a Terminator film, man.
I've been seeing a lot of bad films recently, though.
Bad as in like franchise bad? Because I think the Fast and the Furious franchise they aren't the best type of films out there, but I just like the cars and all that sort of stuff. You can't watch Terminator film, robot punches up man, robot punches up other robot explosions, Arnie says something cool or something. That's what the film's meant to be about.
Terminator 2 set the bar though. In terms of like, it should be great. Even like the new Bond is dead.
Yeah.
Bond is the cheesiest guy ever, you know that?
He's meant to be though.
No, I actually can't stand it now. Like, we're going to have a fight with somebody and then we're going to look at each other and say, what do we do now? And then start kissing. Fuck off, Bond. Sorry, no. Like,
but I hear what you're saying, Ace, but Bond's meant to be cheesy.
I can't
Bond is meant to be cheesy.
In Skyfall, he was more rogue, kind of like...
That's what the problem is, because they made him all like serious.
Yeah.
And now it's hard. Like, remember, if you watch Casino Royale, that's kind of cheesy. Yeah. Who has a dodgy drink, goes into their car, almost dies, and like... Oh, sorry if you've not watched Casino Royale. Who has like a poison drink, goes to their car and defibrillates themselves and comes back and goes, that last round was a killer. And there was another James Bond film, I think it's a Pierce Brosnan one, where there's a girl called Christmas in it, and right at the end of the film, he's blazed that. He's like had sex with her and he goes, I thought Christmas only comes once a year. Come on, man! We need that cheesiness.
Pierce Brosnan is a cheesy guy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the Late Spectre is not the movie.
I didn't enjoy it.
No.
I didn't enjoy it because I felt like they should have ended it on the last one. That's Skyfall, innit?
Yeah.
Should have ended it on that one. And this one, they tried really hard to tie it up. And I'm sorry, Daniel Craig, but Bond in this film was a bit rapey.
Yeah.
He's a bit and even in Skyfall, a bit rapey, bruv. I mean, I don't want to spoil it if you've not seen it, but there's a scene where he really shouldn't have been trying to get involved with that woman. It was a wrong time. It was too early. It was too, bruv, don't...
No, but do you know why? Let me tell you why that bothered me.
She was crying.
It was she had just lost. We might as well just spoil it.
Okay.
She just lost her husband.
Yeah.
And it was only the second time in life that he had seen her, and he just assumed that she wanted to have sex with him, and he just pushed up against the wall.
And she thought she was about to die. Yeah. So she's vulnerable, and she's crying.
Nah.
How is that sexy?
I'm sorry.
She's crying, bruv.
No, I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
Trying to have sex with someone that's crying does not do it. Does it do it for you?
I didn't like it.
It doesn't do it for me.
That's gonna make me go soft instantly.
Exactly. And then it's flaccid, isn't it? Hashtag flaccid time.
Flaccid.
And the second girl, we want to spoil it, but like again, just I don't know. I felt like it was a bit rapey. Yeah, made me feel a bit uncomfortable. Didn't like it.
So back to Apple.
Terminator. In the Terminator film, Apple.
Yeah.
In Terminator film, they were like everyone had like these iPads and all these things that were connected up to Skyfall and stuff. I feel like Apple could Terminator be happening in the form of Apple?
Probably. I do feel like a lot of these films are inspiration for Apple. Because it's like, well, this is what's happening in the future.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's like,
so you think they don't have no innovation?
They just no ideas.
They watch Star Trek and someone picks up this square thing and goes, oh yeah, we got a message from the ship, and they go, iPad.
Let's do it.
Do you reckon that's what Apple are doing?
That's exact. They're just watching films, yeah? They're seeing stuff from the future, and they're like, boy, let's do it.
Wow. So
lightsabers are coming.
Yes.
Eventually the hoverboard is actually going to happen.
Yes.
I mean, all of these things.
All by Apple.
Flying cars, all of Apple is going to be Apple.
Wow. So, that's sick.
They're watching films and getting ideas and be like, okay, well, okay.
So what sort of films should we make Apple watch?
Do you know what they should just need to watch?
Back to the Future?
They just got to watch The Jetsons.
Thunderbirds.
They just got to watch The Jetsons. They just got to watch The Jetsons. Just watch 20 episodes of The Jetsons, yeah? And then they will make the best shit.
For those that don't know what The Jetsons is,
The Jetsons is an old school cartoon that was set in the future. George Jetson was the dad. I think his wife's name was Judy, and he had a son called Elroy, and he had a daughter, and he had a dog called Astro.
Yes, Legend.
Astro was the legend. Astro. And they were riding around in flying saucers and stuff, and they had a robot that was a maid. Do you remember that?
I don't.
The robot was a maid. Apple's gonna do that 100%.
A robot maid, yes.
Yeah, and yeah, all of that stuff. Everyone's riding around in flying saucers and that.
I want that. I want the flying car. You're
Apple
against
need to watch
car.
The Jetsons.
Watch The Jetsons. That'll be good.
Yeah.
What Transformers?
So can I give you this theory that someone told me the other day? I think it was I think it was Joe Grand.
Yeah, go on. Oh, we're bringing him on the show soon. He's got the funniest POVs
I
ever.
really want to talk to him about this because this blew my mind. Joe Grand on Twitter once said...
Sorry, Joe Guyan from SM1, rap crew in the UK.
He said, the Flintstones, yeah?
Yeah.
Is that set in the past or the future or a parallel Earth? It blew my mind. Because it's like, the technology, yeah, is like modern day technology, but without like stuff that we have now.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they had like talking dinosaurs, the dinosaurs, like, do you know what I'm saying? And then they had like the animals were helping them watch TV and stuff. Like, is it set in the future? Like, maybe there was like some kind of apocalyptic war and everything's been wiped out and they're starting again. And they've got the rubble and they're the Flintstones. Or was it in the past, which you kind of may be led to believe, or is it like a parallel Earth? Is it set somewhere else?
I'm really sorry. So I was listening to that, and all I was thinking about was those big legs of chicken or turkey that they have. And as you're talking about the future and past, I was just thinking like, I wonder how long it takes to cook one of those.
What is wrong with you? Anyway, we'll get Joe Grand on. He can explain it to because I really want to have this conversation.
Defo, man.
100%.
Speaking of more future stuff, actually, so at Google, they're going to be installing this series of ad boardings in London that use real-time data to change what they display. So like advertising boards that change what they display as things happen. So like the weather, news, travel information and stuff like that. While that's sick, I was thinking, are they going to start hooking this? Like Google have said they've not got immediate plans to do this. I was thinking, are they going to start like hooking these up so that when you walk by, they know you like Night Trainers, Ace, and then be like the new Night's out. I think it's a bad idea, man. Stop forcing stuff down my neck. A bit like Minority Report. You know, like Minority Report, that Tom Cruise film when he walks, if you have, it does an iris scan and you walk through somewhere and it goes, buy this, buy that.
I think it's a good idea. I just think they got to be careful that hackers don't hack into them kind of things.
And what, just to fuck around in the pussy?
Yeah, like, putting porn up on the screen while you're standing at Victoria Station. That's not cool.
That would be hilarious.
Like, how do you explain that to the kids?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah, I think they're going to find new inventive ways. Do you know why as well? Do you know, like, TV adverts are dead now because no one watches live TV.
Yeah.
And when you're watching it on catch up or on demand or on the internet, you just fast forward the adverts, innit?
If I can, I do.
Exactly. Yeah. So they got to find different ways to give you adverts, and I suppose this is one of them.
YouTube have it kind of on lock.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of product placement in TV shows now.
Yeah.
Have you noticed this? On ITV, they do a lot of product placements in like Coronation Street.
Really? I don't watch Corrie that much. So what have you seen?
Like I've literally come in because my mum is a massive Corrie fan. So I've come in, I'm just sitting there watching it with her. Like, and she hates when I watch Corrie with her because I'm always asking questions like, "Why has he done that?
Yeah,
what? Who? What? He killed her?"
And she's like,
yeah, she's getting angry. Yeah. And then like they might just pick up a bottle of Ribena and be like, "Yeah, so Gail." I'm like, Mum, that's Ribena. Oh God, it's bait though. But it's like I think they actually get paid to do that now. Like they're allowed. It's cool.
I don't mind stuff like that.
No, I don't mind.
As long as it's obvious. Yeah. Like James Bond always drinks a certain type of beer and always drives an Aston Martin and has a not a Sony Ericsson phone, which is come on, real. If you're in an MI6, you're not going to have a Sony Ericsson, are you, bro?
What TV? Like, do you know what film does the best product placement? Is Transformers.
Really?
Yeah, you gotta watch it. Like
Mountain Dew.
Yeah, they'll do like a scene where like Optimus Prime is fighting like Megatron, and they're just doing it in front of a Mountain Dew can. It's like it's mad. It's mad.
Oh, it's mad. Or a mountain. You know what? In the first Transformers, where they show you the guy puts the like thing that what's it called? The stuff that makes them transform.
Oh, the spark.
The spark. When they use the power from it to transform a phone. It's a Samsung phone and he goes, yeah, it's always the Japanese phones that are the most violent. He says something like that, doesn't he?
Yeah, them product placement.
So would you use these billboards then, these Google billboards?
Yeah.
You would? Like if you could advertise something on it, you would?
I think like, do you know what adverts, for me, like, I think billboards are really good way of advertising things because if I've seen a product, I'll always remember where that billboard was when I saw it. Like if I go in this supermarket and I see something, I'll be like, oh yeah, that's where I saw that billboard.
Yeah.
Same with buses. I think bus adverts, are wicked because you'll never forget what you see on the side of a bus.
Yeah, the film ones.
Yeah, the film ones. I always see it, and they're like this. So I think billboard adverts work really well. So if I had an opportunity to use it, I definitely would.
Yeah, yeah, go on.
Definitely more than like YouTube adverts and all that.
The 5-second adverts. They got a new challenge now. They got to hook you in after. Sometimes it works. Within 5 seconds, I'm like, yeah, I might have a look at this, you know.
What's that one where the guy goes, "Oi, don't touch that skip button"? Have you seen that?
No, but that sounds
just
wicked.
Skip straight away. Like,
Is that what you do?
I'm gonna listen to you. Yeah.
Wait, don't touch that. Click.
Exactly.
I'd love to have a day without any advertising though, or a week.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how? What would we do? We just wouldn't buy stuff.
It's true. Nah, you would, man. Do you feel like you're that influenced by adverts to buy stuff?
Not. I'm talking about like the general public. I feel like myself.
Yeah.
I'm not that. I don't know. I think I'm not, but I probably am. I still wear Nike trainers and stuff like that. But like, I feel like I wouldn't buy as much if I didn't know that there was like a super deal going on at the supermarket on like Liquid Tabs or something.
Speaking of deals, is Black Friday coming back? Do you know?
I saw Argos
Yeah.
are doing Blue Friday. What is it? So Black Friday is not enough. You want to do another Friday? They're just Blue Friday.
But is it on the same day as Black Friday?
No, I think they're doing it from now, like Blue Friday deals.
Really?
Yeah.
So obviously this comes out today. Black Friday is literally next Friday.
Is it? Oh, so there must have been.
Basically, Thanksgiving is the last Thursday of November in America.
Yeah.
And Black Friday is the Friday after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So next Thursday will be the last Thursday of November, and that means the day after was the day last year when everyone got beat up in Asda.
When people were fighting each other for really cheap TVs that were like,
have you no shame,
bruv? People pulling. I was literally sipping tea, looking. Do you reckon Facebook are going to do the same thing for that?
I think
because that could get hectic.
I don't think Asda's going to do it this year. I think that apparently they're good because it was mad. People beating up 87-year-old women for TVs. Like, what's going on? Look at yourself, man.
Is a deal that good though? The deal's not worth the stress.
I know a lot of people that made good out of it. Shout out to my friend Yinka. Yeah. She woke up super early at 2:00 on Thursday night.
Yeah.
Going into Friday morning and went and lined up
and got all of her Christmas presents.
Bare stuff.
Yeah.
Big up to Yinka and her sister.
I ain't got nothing to buy anyway. I got all my Christmas shopping done anyway.
Already?
Yeah.
Swear on.
Yeah.
You're the man.
I usually like to get it done around Halloween time.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I haven't even started thinking. I don't even know where I'm spending Christmas yet. I'm dead serious. I don't know where I'm eating Christmas dinner. I know I'm on the radio in the morning, and then I don't know where I'm going after that.
Oh, they gave you the Christmas Day shift.
Yeah, I'm doing the Christmas Day shift.
Good shift.
It's all right. It's the one day of the year I'll come into work with a onesie on. I don't know why. I just feel like doing it.
I was gonna do that for our Christmas show.
You can do that if you want.
I'm not gonna do it now.
We should do the Christmas jumper thing.
Okay, let's do that. Clash.
Let's do a clash.
So what's it like on... by the way, if you don't know, Ace is a presenter on BBC Radio 1 Extra. It's like a national UK station where they like support black music, man.
We do, kind of.
All the professionalism of the BBC.
I'm joking. Yeah, we do.
And banter like that. What's it like on Christmas Day? Is it quiet? Is it a lot of
dead?
Really?
It's super... Like, I've been on radio Christmas Day maybe for the last... I feel like I've been on for Christmas Day every day since I've started this station, but like on my own for the last 3 or 4 years. So I'm getting Snapchats. Anyway, and it's dead. It's just you and a producer. Scott Mills always does Radio 1 as well.
Okay.
So like me and Scott Mills will have a little mince pie and a chat.
Yeah.
And sometimes it feels like no one's listening, but you get to about 8:00 and people start opening their presents and stuff. Okay. And then it starts popping off, and yeah, it's cool.
Wicked.
It's all right. Christmas Day is cool. If you're up Christmas Day, keep me company, please, on the radio. You know what it's like sometimes in the mornings when you feel like no one's keeping you company.
Yeah.
You know.
What are you trying to say?
No, I'm not saying. No, I'm saying you know, like you've done the early shifts.
I've done early shifts on radio.
Yeah, you know what it's like.
I've done that audience building where you start off with nothing.
Yeah.
Hi guys, send in a text, please. Is there anyone out there?
Is anybody out there?
Please, I'll play a favourite. I've done all of that. But yeah, Christmas shopping done. Thank you for all the online companies. I did it all in one swift. You know what it was? I was just doing stuff, sorting out my car, getting some stuff, like getting a rim sorted, paying for that online. Yeah. And I was just like, you know what? I've started spending some money. Let me just do my Christmas shopping and spend a whole heap of money now and be done with it.
I respect that.
Everything's come. It's all in a box. I've like 99% of stuff is done because I always say there's always something that I've forgotten about. Lord of mercy.
Yeah.
There's always something that I've forgotten about. So I'm always like, yeah, let's pop that in. But yeah, I'm pretty much done, man. I can't be...
Really? You've done everyone?
Absolutely done.
I respect that, man.
What are we talking about? Oh, yeah, Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Ace, I don't want you to feel sorry for me, but I know you will.
Go on.
It's my first Christmas that I'm spending with my family for like 3 years.
No.
They've always been in a different part of the UK from me, and I've had bookings that mean I can't get to them on Boxing Day and Christmas Eve. Last Christmas, on Christmas Day, I ate Domino's pizza.
No, you didn't.
Now let's think about this. Let's reverse engineer this whole situation.
Yeah.
Domino's pizza don't deliver on Christmas Day.
So how did you do that then?
Domino's pizza, I don't think delivered on Christmas Eve. I think I was eating 2-day-old pizza, bro.
That's the saddest thing I've ever heard.
And you know what? I liked it. I just chilled watching Christmas TV.
I think that is one of the saddest things. No, I'm dead serious. Like, fam, next time you're in that bind, come to my house, fam.
Really?
Come spend Christmas with me and my family. My Uncle Ken's house is where it usually normally goes down.
Yeah.
Like, if I don't eat Christmas dinner on Christmas Day, I don't think I've ever not eaten Christmas dinner on Christmas Day. So I can't imagine how I'd feel if I didn't. I'd feel terrible.
Yeah. I don't know. I felt all right. It was just the morning, evening time. There's the gathering, and it's a very alcoholic situation. Yeah. But daytime, I just woke up on my own accord. I think I did. Did I do radio? Yeah, did radio. Yeah, did radio. Came home, warmed up a slice of pizza in the oven.
Pizza.
Yeah.
On Christmas Day.
It's very pepperoni as well.
Nah, not even chicken pizza or turkey pizza.
No. Well, that would be sad. That would be sad if I had turkey pizza with cranberry stuffed crust. So I had that, and then watched some TV. Maybe had a little brandy on my own. That was sad, having a drink by myself.
Do you watch EastEnders, Christmas EastEnders?
No, I don't watch soaps. What I don't understand is it's supposed to be a happy time of year. Why do all the something sad happens on all the soaps? Why is it someone almost dies, or it's raining, or there's like crying into snow? Someone gets a mince pie in the face.
That is the tradition for my family. And the thing is, no one watches EastEnders anymore except me. But they still want to watch Christmas Day EastEnders.
Really?
Because it pops off.
What should be your favourite EastEnders at Christmas?
Oh my goodness. What was the year when like all the Mitchells were walking through the square? I can't remember. There's been loads though, man. You know, I can't even remember what happened in the EastEnders Christmas this year. I don't know. It's all going a bit nuts.
What's meant to happen this year then?
I don't know. It's probably going to be something to do with Dean, who raped his brother's wife.
That's been going on forever.
And
even I know about that.
Now he's with Roxy, and Ronnie wants to kill him, and all that kind of stuff. And
because I don't know any of those names, all I know is one of the guys raped somebody, and they weren't sure whether he did it or not. But now, do we know that he did it?
Yeah, no, he definitely did it. We saw him do it.
Is he going to die?
I don't know, he should die. Rapists should all die. I'm not even making fun of that.
Cosign. Cosign.
All right, speaking of EastEnders, we're going to get Fat Boy, my good friend.
Ricky
Norwood. I think he needs to come on this podcast.
Yeah, he'll come along.
Do you know what's funny? I did a booking with him the other day.
Yeah.
It was mad. It was the two Rickies and me.
Yeah, what did Ricky do though?
Ricky Norwood, Ricky Fat Boy, and myself. I was in the urban room.
Yeah.
And Ricky Hayward was in like the big room.
Ricky from Kiss FM.
Yeah. And then Ricky Norwood was in another room, apparently playing pop classics or something. I don't know. Yeah. But we were all playing at the same time.
Yeah.
So we didn't get to see each other. But at the end, everyone came to my room because my room was obviously popping. Obviously. But I just saw he was having a great time. Do you know what? If you ever get an opportunity to rave with Ricky Norwood, he has a good time. It's funny though, because he's kind of got like, he has security with him, innit? So
he rolls that deep.
Nah, he does. And I don't know if it was the club that gave him the security or it's his own security, but he had a booth and he was in there with his mates, and it was just this big black guy that was standing in front of the booth so that he didn't get bothered. And I was like, bro, I'm on the fly as well. I didn't get no security. And even Ricky Hayward, like, you know what I mean? But
TV,
he has a good time, and he's very like approachable in that sense. Like,
cool.
He likes people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, he's a cool guy. When I was working at BBC Radio 1 Extra, I interviewed him actually. So he was cool. One
of my favourite people from TV.
Yeah.
And he's got a big leaving scene soon. So he's leaving the show. So
good that he's doing that so young in his career. Yeah. Like while he's quite young, actually, because that place can suck you in. Not many people have survived.
Look at Ian Bill. He's been there for 30 some odd years, and he's never going to be anyone else.
Every day.
Exactly. So yeah, Ricky Norwood is leaving soon. We should get him on during that time of his big exit.
As long as it's not, is he going to die?
I hope he doesn't die. What should happen is, you're not an EastEnders fan, so this will go over your head.
Yeah.
But Mercy, who was like his girlfriend back in the day, strong Nigerian girl. Actually, do you know what? I follow her on Instagram now. Shout out to Bumi. She looks serious now. She's hot
She's
stuff.
proper Bumi. Does she look Bumi?
Now, I'll be honest. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna keep it 100. In EastEnders, she wasn't saying a thing. I don't know if this is the way they made her look, yeah? So are we going way over time?
Yeah, it's cool.
In EastEnders, she was not looking. But now, find her on Instagram. I want to actually get her Instagram name because I want you to understand, yeah, that she looks good.
And Billy, I know you're listening to this because it's so early in the morning. Billy's not here.
Yeah.
Can you pop the Instagram picture up of Bumi up? I want to see Bumi and at her as well.
Oh, where is it? Bumi. Anyway, yeah. Find her on Instagram, Mercy from EastEnders, yeah. There you go. Her name is Bunmi. BUNMIMOJEKWU. And that is Mercy from EastEnders. Mm-hmm. And she was with Fatboy at one point.
Yeah.
And then she left because her Nigerian aunt or something came and stole her away. So she should come back.
That is so real.
It is real.
These things happen. Yeah.
Mercy, you better go home.
We are taking you home now.
And yeah, so she should come back and get Fatboy. But I don't know if that's going to happen.
So yeah, Fatboy. Yeah, let's bring him down, man.
Maybe we should do that.
Ricky Norwood.
Shout out to Ricky Norwood.
Yeah, we'll bring him down. He's cool. And you know what? He do the ladies like him? He's a pretty guy. He's a pretty boy.
Yeah.
He's got a look around him, isn't he? He's got a look that makes girls go, where's he from?
Yeah. You know them inconspicuous, like Mariah Carey. Like what is she? We don't know. We're not sure. Yeah, that's what he's got.
She's probably half plastic now, isn't she?
Or really? The Rock. You know, The Rock can be in any program, yeah?
Yes.
And he can be the black dad, or he can be the white dad, or he can be the Samoan dad, or he can be the Chinese dad.
He could be an office worker. He could roll into the hood. In fact, does he? He does that in films, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He does that. Yeah. You know, it's my old boy Jermaine. Go back in the hood, and they do that thing where there's a film where he does that thing where he walks up to the hood, and a guy comes up to him and goes, "Can I help you, homie? Can I help you, dog?" He goes, "Maybe." And then like the person that like the Rock's come with looks shook, like something's gonna pop off, and they go, "Ah!" Hey man, remember back in '86, you know where we got in trouble, man, because we stole that bike, and your mum whooped me, for like 3 weeks. Yeah, man, that's jokes.
Should we talk about who I wanted to get for the podcast this week, but it kind of didn't happen, and I'm kind of almost glad it didn't happen.
Yes.
All right. So on Saturday morning, I got a phone call.
Can we not get the audio though? Are we allowed?
I don't think you want it. If I'm 1,000,000% honest, yeah, I don't think you really want it.
I'm great at editing.
And I don't want to say anything bad because they were really cool with me.
Yeah.
It was but on Saturday morning, I've woke up. No, I haven't woke up because I was DJing. Where was I? Friday night, I was at Camden. I was at a jazz cafe in Camden playing for Super Duper Fly.
Yeah.
And so I've gone straight from the club to the radio station.
Yeah.
And then I've got a phone call at like 5 o'clock in the morning saying, Rosa Costa's in town. Do you want to meet her or do you want to interview her?
I love Rosa Costa.
She's so amazing. She is so amazing. What if I phoned you right now, yeah?
Yes, I'd be there.
No, just say we're in here,
yeah,
and I get a phone call,
yeah,
and I say, look, Marcus, Rosa Costa's in town. She wants to come do the podcast. What's the first thing you'll think?
There's plenty of ways to kill an hour out here. Thank you for killing one with us. Yo, bro. Hey, I gotta go.
You just leave.
You just sit back.
Do you know what the first thing I thought?
Yeah.
The first thing I thought was, shit, I ain't got a haircut.
Yeah, I'd want to have a shower.
I didn't have a hair. And because I didn't have a shower,
yeah.
and I'll be honest, like I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna keep it extremely 100% with you guys. Yeah, like because I DJ Friday nights majority of the time, and I go straight to the club. There's no shower in between the club and my radio show. There's no brushing of teeth. I'm just like, I'm gonna be frowsy doing this interview with Rosa Costa.
Smelling like last night's vibes.
Smelling exactly like, and it was a 2-hour set, and I was sweating. I had a hoodie on. It was like no, but I was like, just for the sake of it, let's do it anyway. So yeah, she came down, and unfortunately, it was like the day after the whole Paris thing. So I couldn't put the interview out live. So I pre-recorded it.
Yeah,
and I mean, it wasn't one of my fan interviews. And I'm gonna be honest. I think like 45% of it was my fault.
What do you think you did wrong?
I just think I was a bit gassed. Yeah,
Did you go fanboy mode?
I went a bit. I was like, do you know what? Do you know what it is as well? It was her and another model called Luxy Boo. Feel free to do your Googles. Luxi.
I also know her.
Do you know her as well?
No, I would love to know her.
Yeah, no, she's very cool. She's very cool.
Which one was sexier?
I gotta say Rosa.
Is she as good as she is on the gram?
Yeah, very possibly.
Because as you know, sometimes people don't come across the same.
No, Rosa looks as good in person as she does on the gram.
What was she wearing?
It was cold, so she had on some nice, like, them riding trousers. And she just had on a coat. It wasn't like you can check out a picture. I'll pull it up on the How to Kill Her Now.
What did she smell like?
You know what? I tried to keep my distance because I hadn't had a shower. So I didn't, I wanted to put my face in her hair, but I didn't.
I don't want to push my face in her hair as well.
But yeah, the interview, yeah, and do you know what? And again, so basically, we've done the interview, but I was interviewing both of them, and I didn't know that at first.
Yeah.
I thought it was just Rosa, so I was prepared for a Rosa Costa interview, and I don't like leaving people out. So, so it was me. Do you know what? If I had a wingman, it would have been sick. But
thanks, Ace.
do you know how hard it is to kind of, because when you interview attractive women, you kind of got to do that cheeky flirt thing a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I got that, man. I got that.
But do you know how hard it is to do it with two women?
No, I told you. I've already, earlier on in this podcast, I've already told you. I'm there. I'm equipped. I'm ready.
And it was difficult because it was like, I'm a fan of Rosa. I didn't really know too much about Luxy as well. So I didn't want to seem like I'm only here talking to Rosa.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of it was my fault, but it didn't come out as good as I hoped.
I
think they were happy with it.
Yeah.
But
what sort of questions were you asking?
I don't know, man. I feel like I just sound like. I'm gonna give it to you. Yeah. If you think it can go,
we'll pop it up as a bonus episode. We'll top and tail it.
Yeah. I just think I sounded like a giggly idiot.
Were you swooning?
A little bit.
I bet you don't realise you said some dumb stuff. So, is London, do you like?
And do you know what's funny though? And big up to Not For The Radio. They did an interview as well.
Yeah.
But they only put up and usually their interviews are like half hour, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
They've only put up like a 2-minute part of their Rosa Costa interview. And I feel like it's because they had the same problem I had.
What, like she's just too fine?
Nah, and just like, she's not the easy, and because there's a bit of, not like, I don't want to say like there's a language barrier, but she's got like a bit of an accent and stuff. And she doesn't really project as well. She sounds really shy. She's one of them girls that you'd love to take out.
I would tell her, I say, Rosa, look, what you need to do is just see this, see this here, this microphone. What you need to do is you need to just bring it up to the right level, make sure that it's not drooping. Push your lips right against it.
Yeah.
If you want, let me come. I'll bring my face next to yours and I'll show you how to get close to the microphone. And I would help her out.
Yeah.
I can take up that.
I don't know. Anyway, next time they're in town, they're gonna come come through. Shout out to Luxy. Luxy really said that she was cool to come do the podcast.
I'm up for that. I'm cool with that. Like, look, I can get the flirting thing done. For example, offer me, say you're eating some chocolate or something, offer me some of your chocolate. You be Rosa.
Okay, cool. Would you like some chocolate?
Hey, Rosa, you didn't bought me a drink, you offer me a chocolate. Rosa. D, baby, we're just here to do an interview. Calm yourself. Shout out to Rosa Acosta. That's on the record. She offered me a chocolate. Anything.
You did it when you would have been.
You drinking Red Bull. Go on, go for it again. Go for it again.
That's on my drink.
You want me to drink some of your stuff? Rosa. Shout out to Rosa offering me that Red Bull.
You're a creep, man.
Rosa, you're a creep, behave yourself.
You're a creep.
Rosa's creeping on me. Wow.
Yeah, you can. I mean, do you know what's funny? If you check out the picture of me and Rosa, like, I look like the ultimate creep. Have you seen my picture?
I saw it on her Instagram.
There's one picture on her Instagram, but there's a picture on my Instagram where I'm holding up a picture. She signed her iconic King magazine.
Oh, wow.
She signed it for me, and I'm holding it up, and I just look like the ultimate creep. It's like creep life.
Yeah.
Have a look, man. She's... Can you see it? I look like a creep. Hashtag creep life. So I think, do you know what? Give you one more thing. Do you know what? Like,
and also, bro,
Can you see it?
Fucking sort out your t-shirt.
I'm
Why
not-
is your
bro,
t-shirt all
This is
that, like
bro,
sticky?
this is me after the rave.
Oh man, Billy, please, and I know you are hearing this as well,
Creep
listener. But
life.
Billy, please, could you pop that up on the Instagram because that's the.
Creep. Look at my t-shirt. Creep
Why
life.
is your t-shirt like that?
You know what?
Boy?
One of my favorite part of the interview, we were talking about. She's from the Dominican Republic,
Mm-hmm.
and she was like, in the Dominican Republic, she's nothing.
What?
Like, she's one of the, not worst, she wouldn't say worst looking, but she's average in the Dominican Republic. There are women that look so much better than her in the Dominican Republic. She goes, and they cook, they clean. She goes, yo, they cook, they clean. She goes, they're faithful. They got big asses, but if you cheat on them, they'll cut you. I was like,
Okay.
But yeah, she said in the Dominican Republic, she is an average looking female.
All right, yeah.
Doesn't
Let's grab
that make you
this.
wanna
Let's
book a
grab this.
ticket?
Yeah, let's bonus episode this, and we'll put that out the week that we go over to the Dominican Republic, and we also want to go Colombia as well.
Yeah, for real.
Where else should we go? Colombia,
Where do you think in the world is the best looking
Brazil.
woman? Have you been to Brazil?
No, I want to go.
I'm scared of Brazil, you know.
Why? Just Rio, because it's
Because it's
the
the
hood.
God. Yeah.
It's hoods there, you know. Don't mess with them.
But there's hoods
favela boys.
everywhere, innit?
Yeah,
We can't be scared of anything.
Have you seen their special forces?
No.
Their special forces literally are going out and they know they could die every day.
That's mad.
It's serious special forces.
That's
Crazy.
insane.
On a lighter note, though,
Yeah.
President's got a Facebook page. That's
President?
right, Obama,
He's got everything.
President of the
innit?
United States. Yeah, but I think he's like one of the first politicians big ones to get a Facebook page. Basically talking about defining moments in his life and career on his page, and he wants to like talk about new ideas. Should the president have a Facebook page?
Bro, the Pope's on Twitter. Like, what do you mean? Of course. No, listen to what I'm saying this again. I'm going to say this again slowly. The Pope is on Twitter.
What's his last tweet? Let's find his tweet.
I
on Twitter?
I don't know. And you know what's dope about the Pope being on Twitter? He's got like 6 different Twitter accounts in different languages. It's all him, all verified, all the Pope. Like, so if you speak Spanish, there's a Pope Twitter account.
He's
for you.
got 6
There's, like,
verified accounts.
all verified.
Who else has that? I don't know anyone else that has verified accounts in different languages.
Pope Francis is on Twitter with 7.8 million followers.
Do you know what?
And he follows 8 people. Do you know who the 8 people are?
God
All him.
is God.
All him.
He just follows.
All him.
He follows himself.
All him in different languages.
He follows himself.
French, Spanish,
Oh my
Arabic.
gosh.
He's gone in. 7.8 million followers. So if the Pope is on Twitter, how are you going to tell me that Barack Obama can't have a fake? Barack Obama
Do you know
should have
what?
a MySpace
I've just
page,
seen
fam.
David Cameron on Facebook, so if I'm honest, the research was poor there, Billy. Unless this has all happened since you've written
Nah,
this.
fam. Everyone's on
on
social
Facebook.
media.
But I must say though, Ace, the Pope is on Twitter
The Pope, you see the Pope? He's on Twitter.
8 times. What have each of his accounts got follower-wise?
All right, so
I'll do a count for you.
Let's
Because
do
we've
it.
got to presume people aren't going to follow him more than once because you only want one language. So English is 7.8.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm calculating this.
You
I'm gonna
tell
put
me
my
that. You
calculator.
tell me the numbers, and I'll. All right.
I'll do, you call out the numbers. I'll do the.
Okay.
the
English is 7.8.
7.8.
I can't believe he's only following 8 people and he's following himself. That is so. Okay. I don't know what language this is, but that's 500,000.
500,000.
Yeah.
So that would be 0.5. Yeah. Plus
0.3
0.3
plus 10.3 million. I don't know what language that is.
that?
I can't tell, man.
Wait. I've messed this up. Hold on. Oh shit, Ace. Start again.
Okay. so it's 7.8
7.8.
plus.
Oh fucking hell.
All right, I'm going to round it up for you.
No,
8.
I want to do it properly. 7.8 plus
4.4.
0.4
Yeah.
plus
0.3, which is 300,000.
0.3.
Yeah.
plus
10.3 million followers. I don't know what that is. I
10.3.
think that's a Spanish one. 1.7.
1.7
Half. Yeah, 500,000.
plus 5.5.
Yeah. Plus 3.1. That's Italian.
0.1.
French one's 0.4.
I've fucked this whole thing up.
And that Arabics point too.
Basically, he's got about 25 million followers, basically.
But he's got 8 Instagram accounts, and all of them he follows himself. That's big.
That's big.
That's
big.
big.
Up to the Pope, man.
That is big. But Ace, for a few weeks we've been talking about
sliding in anyone's DMs.
Boy, he's got 8 accounts. How can you track who slid in his DMs?
No,
imagine having 8 verified accounts.
I don't want to go to hell.
Bruv, I'm on the guest list. You're on my table. You're on my table. Is it warm in here? Yeah, of course it is. So basically, killer question is something that we've got here on the show. You can use the hashtag how to kill an hour, or what can they do, Ace, if they want to run questions by us?
What you can do is go to howtokillanhour.com/hi.
Yeah.
And you can record a message and leave it on the website. And we will listen back to them, and if the question is good enough, we will answer it.
Yeah, and we got a recorded message coming up, actually.
Oh, we do?
Yes, we do indeed. But first, hello to Jem. She asked us, you pick up... Oh, we both got to answer this, haven't we?
Yeah, go on.
So if you pick up a lovely chick, beautiful and smart, but you get her home and she's the girl from the Blue Waffle pic, how'd you get out of that one?
From the what?
Blue Waffle pic.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Google Blue Waffle on your phone.
Yeah. Blue Waffle.
Mm-hmm.
Should I know what this is?
We'll see.
Blue Waffle pic.
Just Blue Waffle.
Oh, okay. There's a Blue Waffle. Okay, what does that mean?
Images. Really?
It's just a Blue Waffle. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Wait, what the fuck is that?
It's a woman's lady parts, bro.
No, that is disgusting. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? No.
Thank you, Gemma. Thank you, Gemma.
What the heck? What's going on?
I think it's a condition, but I don't want to Google it because there might be pictures.
I'm gonna have nightmares.
Because you really burn your. Okay, but yeah, so you take a chick home. And if you, I don't recommend that you Google this, but you can try it if you want to. What? What did you say?
I'd tell her to get out of my house.
Really?
Like what? Nah. What is that? Like what is that? What is that?
I don't know what it is, bro.
Nah. You have to tell me about the blue stuff before you even. What do you mean? What do you actually? Nah. All right, can we go to the next question, please? Because I feel sick right now.
You have to. So you say you'll just boot her straight out, right?
Nah, I'm not that mean, innit? I wouldn't boot her straight out. But what is that? Like, what do you expect me to do with that? What do you actually expect me to do with that? What are you gonna do with that? So, like, what do we do now? What do we do now?
Really, really uncomfortable long silence, and I'll be like, do you know what? I just don't feel like we're connecting right now.
Nah, she's gonna know straight away, fam. Look, I'll just say, what am I supposed to do with that?
Really? Now, how would you feel though if you took down your trousers and a girl said to you, "What am I supposed to do with that?"
I'll take the L, innit? That's fine, innit? But my point is, like, like, we have to have that conversation before you let me get that far. Like, you have to say, look, I got something going on down here. It's either contagious or it's not contagious. Like, you just keep it 100, innit?
Okay.
And say, look, what you're about to see might frighten you. And if it does, cool. If it doesn't, let's do this.
Okay.
Like, for all we know, yeah, that might be like power pumps. Like, it might be like...
amazing.
It might be amazing. It might not be a condition. It might just be like, she's got the super pum-pum.
She's got like...
But let me know, innit?
Yeah.
So, like, I can turn the lights off and I don't have to think about it. And I can mentally get prepared for it rather than seeing that.
Would you believe her if she said it was the super pumps, though?
I'd have to see, like, some medical evidence.
Would you call a friend? I'd phone a friend. I'd be like...
Call my doctor.
Hey, bro.
Nah, your friend can't tell you that. Like,
hey, bro, Google Blue Waffle. Hey, doctor, Google Blue Waffle. So, yeah, both general consensus. Thanks, Jen. We'll kick her out. I knew it would be filthy stuff. This is like the cleanest questions I could get.
Are you serious?
Yeah. We've got another one.
Yo, Mr. Bronzy and yo, Ace, what's going on? It's Dr. Infamous here. So I want to ask you this question, guys. And it's very simple. What position do you reckon you was conceived in? So that means, like, what position do you reckon moms and pops were doing? Doggy style, missionary, you know, one foot off the sofa, you know,
I hate
some
it.
sideways thing.
I
So I want to know, what position do you guys reckon you were conceived in? Yo, peace out. You'll be back, man.
That was from proudtokillnow.com/hi. Thank you,
get rid
Dr.
of
Infamous.
this. Let's get rid of this
You don't like this feature?
This feature.
I'm just going to be straight up. I think old school missionary. I'm just going to say that. Love. I think it was a lot of love involved because I'm a lovely person. I think it was a lovely romantic classic affair.
Yeah.
It was roses and fireworks.
I don't think my mum's ever had sex before. I'm not thinking about my mum having sex. I'm sorry, no. Who's it? Dr. Infamous.
Yeah.
Fix up, fam. Who wants to think about their mum having sex?
Oh.
No, man. It was immaculate conception.
So you think you're an immaculate conception?
Or a test tube baby. One
Or
of
a
the two.
test tube baby.
Yeah.
You had to climb some glass.
100%.
Cool. Well, that's our answers then, isn't it? Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Should we do one? Should we do one more?
Let's
We'll
do
do one
one
more.
more.
One more.
Hey Marcus, hey Ace, it's Huge from Birmingham. Okay, so my question to you guys is, how far do you agree that happiness is a state of mind? Like, okay, so say if somebody loses their leg, right? I just want to make it clear, I'm not saying anybody who's lost their leg is destined to be unhappy, but I'm just saying, say if they lost their leg and they woke up and realized that they've got no milk in their house, so they decide to hop down to the shop, only to realize that it's bank holiday and the shops are shut, and on the way back it starts to rain, and then they realize that their dad's Harold Shipman, and you know, you catch my drift. Can they overcome that situation purely by using their mind over matter to allow themselves to be happy at that present moment in time? Or is it a case our situation is a reflection of our emotions and our emotions can't improve until that situation improves? I hope that makes sense, and I hope you're able to answer it. Thank you.
He had some TV on in the background. Ace.
That was a good question.
I feel like that question confused me a little bit though.
Why?
Just so, what is he saying? Does our mind affect our actions, or does what's happening to us affect us?
What he's saying is like, is happiness something you can control in your mind? Like, if you're having a fucked up day or I've been swearing a lot today. I apologize.
It's alright. We've got explicit on this.
If you're having if loads of bad things are happening to you,
Yeah.
like, if loads of bad things are happening to you, the average person is going to be like, I'm not happy, innit? Like, all these things are happening. But can you control that with your mind and still be happy even though things around you are messing up, or like you're having a terrible day, or you've lost a leg, or you've got no milk in your house, or your dad's
Harold Shipman.
You know what I mean? Like, can you still look on the bright side of life?
Yeah.
That's what he's asking.
So if stuff is happening that's bad for us, can we still look at the bright side of life?
Are you in control of basically the overall question is, are you in control of your happiness?
I feel like yes. I feel like if you're not happy, you have to everyone has been given different circumstances. Let's be real. Like, I have not got the worst circumstances in the world. You have not got the worst circumstances in the world. Yeah, but I believe you make a wall with the bricks that you got. Do you get me? Like, you have to try and work with what you've got. Do you know what I mean? So I'm a big believer in something called hard luck. So I always say, I'm a lucky guy, but I work hard. Like, if I see opportunity, like you'll find out, like we dropping a bonus episode, we got a really good interview out of nowhere because I just saw an opportunity, took it. Do you know what I mean? Or for example, even when I got into radio, I just saw the opportunity and I just I really like radio. I was like, I want to step in this direction. I took it. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like you got to take what you want from life, and you know, if life's giving you lemons, make lemonade.
I agree with that. One thing I don't like sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes I don't like when people say, well, you can't be unhappy. Look at this person. Like, I think your happiness shouldn't be based on the fact that someone else is in a worse situation than you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so like, sometimes I don't like that, but it's true. It can always be worse. But in terms of me, and I've had times when I've been unhappy, but one thing I don't always do it, but I try, and you try and find the humor in bad situations.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
100%.
If I literally went home now and I had no milk, like this guy's saying, and
your dad was Harold Shipman.
and my leg.
That would change your answer to the last question, wouldn't it?
I think you kind of just got to like just look at it as that's like I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if you obviously can't find humor in every situation, but I do think like I do feel like to some degree you are in control. You can be in control of your own happiness.
Yeah, and I think you can turn your weakness into strength sometimes, not all times. Like look at Stevie Wonder,
100%,
bruv,
100%,
bruv.
And you know what? It can actually always be worse. You know that.
Yeah, it can.
Always. You know what I mean?
Until you're dead. And then guess what? It don't hurt anymore.
Exactly. It can always be worse.
Yeah. I do know some. Do you know like one or two people, and I try not to stick and roll with them, but bad stuff always happens to them, man. I kind of feel like they breed the badness.
Yeah.
And they bring it to them. I don't know. Maybe that's another question. That was quite deep though. I like that last one.
Big up to you, man.
Huge from Birmingham. Did that redeem the previous ones?
Yeah, no, 100%.
Blue waffle.
Blue waffle and my mum having sex is not.
So yeah, if they want to send us questions for next week, and if we got guests on, they'll be obliged to answer those questions. What they need to do, Ace?
All you got to do is go to howtokillanhour.com/hi, as in HI, not HIGH.
Yep.
Is that how you spell hi?
That's right.
That's it. HI, just HI. Leave a message, record a message, and also can they still email us or?
Yeah, they can. Yeah, send us a voice note if they want.
Send us a voice note. How do they do that? How to get an hour?
Is it? What's the email address?
I've forgotten.
info@howtokillanhour.com.
You don't even know. Do you know what? Just go online. It's fine.
howtokillanhour.com/hi.
Or can they leave messages on Snapchat? I'm saying we're making this up as we go along.
Yeah, they can do snaps, but I just think if they do the voice thing, we can play them out on the show. Give yourself a little bit of shine.
I know, because they go after.
They go after everything, don't they? Yeah. So yeah, it's info@howtokillanhour.com. And
give them your number, man.
No. That's all right. info@howtokillanhour.com and send us a voice note if you need to. Today's show's been brought to you by Audible, hasn't it, Ace?
It has.
Basically, for you, the listeners of How to Kill an Hour podcast, Audible's offering you a free audiobook download and a free 30-day trial to give you the opportunity to check out their service. If you want to get involved, all you have to do is go to howtokillanhour.com/free, howtokillanhour.com/FREE. I've been Marcus Bronzy, at Marcus Bronzy on Instagram, Twitter, and everything else out there.
I'm at DJ Ace on Instagram and Twitter, and official DJ Ace on Snapchat. Let's get this Snapchat thing popping. Send nudes. I'm only joking. Don't do that.
I'm Marcus Bronzy. I'm not joking. Send nudes unless you got that blue waffle flavour. Plenty of ways to kill an hour out there. I've been Marcus Bronzy.
And I've been Ace.
See you next week.
Peace.
Peace.